Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. So many of you will remember that we took the hood off the 4640 and Dad installed some lights in the front. While we had it off, we took it up to Derek. This was before we had him do Big Red's hood. And he repainted it, put new labels on it, made it look really snazzy. So unfortunately, it's probably gonna make the rest of the tractor look a little faded, but at least the hood's gonna be nice looking out over. So Dad's got the lights on the front there. We got to test those before we put it on, but we're going to be mounting the hood today because spring has sprung and planting is just around the corner. Ooh, that looks nice. All of them are on.
We had to check it because if there was one or two or whatever that weren't on, we'd have to switch the wires to change the polarity. But if they're all on, that's great.
Yeah. Cool. Are we gonna have to adjust these at all? Doesn't look like it.
They are what they are.
Okay.
They might just be more of a floodlight.
Okay. They look pretty good.
Let's get up on the side there now. Okay, Ryan, get up on the side now. Oh, wrong one. It's got to come towards us.
Where'd you wire that into?
I went directly to the switch. Light switch.
Yeah, I'd say they make a considerable difference. Well, yeah,
Directly in front of you, I think it'd be really.
So what you're looking at now are the meters for the liquid fertilizer on the planter. So pretty much the balls are just telling you what the flow is doing for each row. If I lower the rate down, the balls will drop. If I raise it up, they'll come back up.
Hey everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to How Farms Work. Today, we're fixing a bungee on the... I wasn't even looking.
You looked away.
We're fixing the bungee on the trailer because it's broke.
Yep. She said it best. So, bungee up there that goes inside the tarp to hold pressure on it to make it easier to close from one side, namely the rear, broke off. I actually think I had it mounted wrong on that eye bolt on the end, so we're gonna try something different by just putting a knot in it and running it through that eye bolt with a washer. Hopefully that'll resolve the issue that I've been having with it breaking the bungee. Did you flip the switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna pull it up into the shed because
It's raining.
it's wet.
Vroom, vroom.
Go open up the start point, please.
Open it.
Yep.
Oh, make me do the hard job.
Yep. Okay, stop right there. Twist it more. A little bit more. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, it's nasty. There's the old cord. Put a knot on the end there. I'm gonna put a washer on it. And then I'm gonna stick the pipe back through. I'm gonna run this through the pipe and then shove the pipe back in. Really just like a 20-minute process. Got our PVC. Stick it down through. All right. Is it coming out the end? Yep.
Yeah. What's this black thing for?
That's like a protector that goes on the end. So this keeps it from rubbing up against the side of the trailer. So it's supposed to make it last longer. Now we can shove it back through the tube.
Did you take the old one out?
Yeah, it's right here. Bad boys. Hmm?
Are you sure you didn't put it back there?
I didn't put what back right?
Yes, are you sure you didn't put it in there? Is that why this one?
Well, no, they just naturally don't last long. All right, so what I'm gonna try differently this time with this bungee, they don't typically last very long anyway, but what I'm gonna do is instead of just tying a knot straight to the eye bolt, I turned it 90 degrees so that the hole is facing the bungee. I'm gonna run the bungee through, I'm gonna tie it off, and I'm gonna put a washer on it, so then that way it just kind of keeps it from pulling through, and that way it's not hooked to this. The problem that I was having was that this was turned 90 degrees, and then the bungee would come down on here on the far side, and then it would pull it over onto this ledge here, and that would make it wear faster. All right, so I tied a knot on the bungee, followed by this little protector, which is supposed to help it from rubbing up against the trailer. And the reason I put a knot on each side of this is to hold it in place so that it doesn't come sliding up. So, gotta kind of guess where I want it to be, but we're gonna tie it like that for now. I can adjust it later. Now we're gonna stick it through the eye bolt, put the washers on there. And then those washers are gonna keep it from messing with it. Okay, so are you pulling on it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Yep. So now I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot on here to keep it from pulling through. Okay. So go ahead and let go. Okay. So that's honestly probably pretty good. I want to move this up to keep this more in place, because of the issue that I had is that as the bungee stretched, the knot will come up further, and then this will slide up with it.
Oh, yeah.
So
you need to give me slack, or?
yeah, go ahead and give me slack. I'll just. There we go. That's pretty good, I think.
So you can loosen the knot and get it tighter, or is it good?
I think we're good. See, now this is tight, so this is going to keep it down. And we got pretty close to getting rolled up in there. Someone asked what those ratchet straps are for underneath the tarp, and that's to save the tarp, to keep it from wearing. Go ahead. Yeah, that's not helpful. Do it again. You stretched it out. Okay, I need to bring that knot down.
This one?
Yep, and I need to eliminate this one.
Uh-huh.
Would you look at you? Listening to instructions.
I'm a mechanic. Looks good.
Checks the bungee when it comes down over there. And it checks the bungee when it goes up over the upper part.
So we just didn't have it tight enough.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Knots in the wrong spot.
Hopefully it'll last longer.
Basically, you just want that rubber piece to fit between your knots.
It's amazing what you figure out when you read the directions, isn't it, Ryan?
Nope. This is the last wet day that we have in the forecast. They're calling for things to get pretty dry. So in our next video, we're gonna start planting soybeans. Now, while I've been hauling corn, Travis has been getting the planter ready. He replaced the seed disc openers on the planter, so hopefully they're gonna cut pretty well into the soil. They are calling for things to get pretty dry, so that's probably gonna help, I would think, cut into the soil, especially if it starts to get hot and warmer here, and we don't get any more moisture after this. So we got the bungee fixed on the grain trailer, and I'll probably have one more grain hauling video to come after we finish planting, but we're gonna focus on that once we get the chance because it's time to go. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.